broken anarchy. The broken anarchy. The broken anarchy.
Dream, what the fuck is good? It's your boy Zomb Slays. Welcome to Music Mondays, episode 44. Hope you're all well. I hope you're all chilling. What's good? Let's get this shit on the road, man. Yeah, so I hope everybody's Gucci. I hope things are well. Episode 43 is also out on YouTube now, so if you haven't checked it out, go check that out. Yeah, man, today's gonna be more of a chill show. I've had quite the grind for the last week or so. I've been trying to break a world record for a game called The Suicide of Rachel Foster, and it's been quite the grind. I've just been working on a lot of shit to do with that. I've been streaming like 8 hours a day here, making sure Music Monday shit is good, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with myself as far as Zomb Slays content goes, just as a way to organize shit, you know? But yeah, we're chilling, man. Welcome to episode 44. I hope you're all vibing, dude. Like I said, episode 43 is out now on the channel. SoundCloud Sundays Volume 6 is live now on our SoundCloud, so if you haven't, go check that out. Yeah, man. Just keeping up on the grind, dude. Like, I'm just really trying to make sure everything's good, you know? Like, I don't want to let up on the gas, but I don't want to spread myself thin, you know? Like, spreading yourself thin is like never a good thing, so I'm just trying to be cautious. And I've been like exhausted lately too, which is a big part of the chill show tonight. But the bright side is we have a shit ton of reviews, which is good. We're gonna jam out. We're gonna see what we got to listen to, man. Some new artists, I believe, some returning artists, definitely some first time submitting artists, that's for sure. Yeah, so updates. What's going on with Music Mondays? What's going on with Zomb Slays? Well, first things first, like I said, episode 43 is live on the channel, so go drop a like, go check it out, go listen. It's a really good one. The SoundCloud Sunday Volume 6 is out now. Make sure you go check that out. And of course, if you don't know, the Music Mondays homepage is live as well. So if you haven't seen it or haven't checked it out or want to know how to submit to us, make sure you go check that out. allmusicmondays.com. I was thinking about updating the website live here on stream and show you guys how the process is done and like how I did this on my own, and just really sort of show you guys how to do this. Maybe in case if you were interested in how to make your own website or anything like that, I might do some minor updates to the website if we have some time tonight. But one of the big things I did want to talk about, though, which I did want to mention, is if you didn't notice, SoundCloud Sundays, the submissions dropped on Wednesday, and the playlist now drops on Sunday instead of the other way around. So the reason for that is if I do it the other way around, people have more time to submit. You know what I mean? So I like, if I open submissions on Sunday and drop the playlist on Wednesday, that's only 3 days. But if I open submissions on Wednesday, drop the playlist on Sunday, that's 4 days. So there's a bit more time to submit tracks, and I think that's pretty beneficial. And it just works better that way to like drop it on a Sunday, you know? So I think that's what we're gonna do from now on. But this week was just a test, and I think it went pretty well. But if you are a musician or any type of artist and you're interested in getting your music featured on our SoundCloud playlist, make sure you follow us on Twitter or any of our social medias and be on the lookout for when submissions open. For sure. One huge deal that I did wanted to discuss that I kind of touched on last week, but not to the extent that I wanted to, and that is recruiting. So basically, we're looking for new staff members and real staff members that are looking to learn about the underground, help the underground become a better place, and just have a safe space for their own content as well. So if you're a writer, playlist curator, another musician, a talent scouter, somebody who thinks they have connections, or at least thinks they know what they're doing, and you feel like you can add to my team or the Music Mondays brand, feel free to send me a message or send Music Mondays a message, and we'll get back to you. So, for sure, still recruiting. Like I said, if you think you have any sort of skill that can benefit us, or you could benefit from Music Mondays and you feel like your work would be appreciated here, definitely send us a message, without a doubt. Now, as far as like, I mean, it's November 22nd, 2021. We have about a month and a couple weeks left of the year. So to close out the rest of the year, I think Music Mondays is just going to make sure everything is good for 2022, and I'm going to make sure everything is laid out for the next year and what we're going to be doing. At least have our 4 quarters planned, so we're going to make sure everything's in top shape for you guys. We're going to make sure our schedule's set. We're going to get back on the written content, and the only reason we haven't posted any articles is because we don't have writers yet. I have a couple, but they're also doing their own thing, so it's not really something that I'm too concerned with, because there's people that I hire for specific writing jobs, and then there's people that can write but are mainly, you know, producers, designers, etc., etc. So definitely looking for writers on that note. So yeah, that's a big deal. And eventually I'll just start fitting articles into my schedule as well too, because I was doing like 2 articles a week, 3 articles a week maybe in 2018, 2019. So I know I could at least squeeze one in like at least once a week, so I think that'd be pretty beneficial to us, and give you guys at least content to consume and at least put on for some people, you know. But if you feel like you're a writer who wants to write about the underground or wants to write about underground art, not just music, or any type of underground media, feel free to reach out to us, without a doubt. So, we're about 10 minutes in, and I anticipate these submissions taking a decent amount of time. So, what we will do is get started early and see how much time we have left. And I think that'll be a good starting point. So, you guys know the drill. Let's pop open the window capture and the tweet. So, basically, these are what the tweets look like. And if you don't know or have never submitted to Music Mondays, this is what you're going to be looking for, basically. These are formatted the same way every week, and every Tuesday these tweets drop for the following Monday. So we collect submissions for about 6 days, and then tonight, like for example Monday, we go through them all here live on the show, and I'll critique them through basically 3 categories, depending on what you submit. So if it's just a track, we'll just go with beat, vocals and lyrics, and overall track vibes and message. But if it's a music video, we'll discuss the track in detail like I previously just stated, and then we'll talk about the visual. Or if you submit your portfolio, we'll talk about your portfolio, what you could do better, what I think could be done better, all that sort of thing. So, basically, the tweet and the submissions will always read. Artists and creatives submissions are open for live reviews on Music Mondays, live on 11/22, which is today, at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you'd like to submit your music, artwork, fashion, or digital creations, drop your links to portfolios below. All art forms are welcome. So basically, everything and anything is fair game here. I've reviewed everything from NFTs to independent fashion designers to obviously musicians, digital designers, real designers, painters. We have a pretty broad scale here for underground art, and it's not just music. So if you're looking to get your shit put on Music Mondays, make sure you come drop your links or portfolios or whatever you feel like deserves to be put on. So, other than these tweets for, let's say, SoundCloud Sunday or the podcast, where else do you submit for Music Mondays for personal consideration for things like articles, interviews, all that sort of thing? You go on our website. Make sure you go to allmusicmondays.com, or you can find the link in our bios in pretty much all our socials. Go to our homepage and send us an email. You can find our contact email there, and we'll get back to you. So that's what's up with submissions. Looking like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6. About 6 submissions. So yeah, this should be good. We'll just go in order per usual. Even though some of these dates are mismatched, I just always go in order either way. So, let's pause our lo-fi, and I think this is a previously submitting artist. I don't think we've reviewed anything from Mesh in a while. If I'm not mistaken, Mesh, yeah, it's been a real long time since we've interviewed or reviewed anything from Mesh, so I'm definitely excited for this. I think they submitted an older track though. Let's open this in a new tab. Oh, not this again. I don't have to sign in, do I? Oh yeah, I do. Alright, hold on. Spotify's so weird like that, dude. So yeah, I believe Mesh is a previously submitting artist. I don't think we've interviewed them since, I want to say, like spring, maybe? Maybe spring or like early summer. It's definitely been a minute. And there's definitely no restrictions on the type of tracks that you can submit as well, or how new or old they are. Pretty much anything goes here. Everything is fair game, to be honest. I don't know if I'm the only one with this problem, but I don't know why Spotify always logs me out like that. It's all good though, nobody's in a rush. We're just vibing. Okay. Password reset. We're good to go. Now, we're gonna open this in a new tab again. And yeah, we're logged back in. Interesting. See, I don't remember logging out, but maybe I did log out. Maybe I'm just fucking crazy. Either way, doesn't matter. We're good to go. Now, to get back to what I was talking about here. We haven't heard anything from Mesh in a long time. It's been a while since Mesh has submitted to us, so for sure, I'm definitely excited to hear this. It did come out in 2020, so definitely not something they've recently released, but it could still be a banger for sure. I don't think we've reviewed it though. Yeah, they submitted Left Turn. Okay. Sauce God Mesh. Left Turn. Let's get it.
Watch your path. This a road you shouldn't stare on. Food for thoughts. My niggas hungry, we gon' steal your bar. Then it's back to the work just again. Hustling and pushing these pills. If you hoping for good, the dress, and I'm sure it'll make it better. Traded souls with the devil, I only just want the lettuce. Passion fruits with the ease, we got enough leaves for the trees. Speaking Blackanese, I need my money right on time. If not, then that's your father. Every tooth equals $1 on your mammy with the hammers. And nigga ain't speaking no sandwich, so watch your path. This a road you shouldn't stare on. Food for thoughts, my niggas hungry, we gon' steal your ball. I need the money. Watch your path. This a road you shouldn't stare on. Food for thought. My niggas hungry, we gon' steal your ball. I need the money. Make a pussy nigga bleed for money. Bitch, I scheme for money. Just enough to make it back to Monday.
Wow. Okay. So interesting track there for sure, without a doubt. A couple thoughts on that. So basically, let's break it down. Let's talk about the beat choice. I think the beat choice here is really, really fucking unique. Definitely not something excuse me. Definitely not something that you would see most people pick that have the style of Mesh or similar styles of Mesh, but I definitely think Mesh made it work. Without a doubt, I think they made it work. Mesh, if I remember correctly, sounds better on the more unique, darker vibes for sure. So I definitely like this beat choice from them. And if you couldn't tell, the cover definitely explains the vibe or sets the tone a lot here, without a doubt. So Left Turn's definitely a more darker, ride at night kind of vibe, like late night highway shit. You're feeling grimy, right? Like that's definitely one of these tracks. So beat choice, definitely A1. Shout out the producer. Shout out Mesh for the beat choice. I definitely fuck with this a lot. Now let's break down the vocals. One thing I did notice was the flow was really interesting, like along with the cadence. Like it was very unique the way that Mesh made it work on the beat, but I think, like I said, it worked out for them because eventually by like 30 seconds into the track, you could tell what kind of vibe this was and where it was going. So definitely a plus. Definitely a plus, 100%. Now, as far as the mixing goes and the production and how it sounds with the beat and the vocals and everything mixed, the mix is pretty solid, to be honest with you, especially as far as the production goes. Vocals are definitely solid. Now I think about it, yeah, vocals were great. Not too loud, not too quiet on my end. The really big thing here is, though, I would like to know what kind of music they're making now. Maybe a more recent track, but as far as a last year's track goes, this is definitely fire. I believe they sent an older joint the last time they submitted as well. But all in all, Left Turn is definitely something for those heads that like those dark, grimy ambient vibes. Definitely still has a lot of hip hop elements, a lot of trap elements, a lot of really good blends of sounds, but still has that crisp underground feel to it. So Left Turn is definitely one to add to your playlist, without a doubt. I fuck with Left Turn for sure. Now, shout out Mesh for the submission. Thank you, homie. Much love. Everybody go check out Left Turn. Everybody go show Mesh some love. Follow them on socials. Follow their Spotify, all that good shit. Shout out Mesh. Thank you, homie. Now I fuck with that. You know what I mean? Like I definitely fuck with that for sure. Really unique, man. And you don't see too many like that. Now we got J Fiend. And if you know J Fiend from last week's episode, number 43, they're back again with, I think, another video. Or me and my shitty green screen. J Fiend Leave You, official music video. So yeah, for sure, can't wait to go break this one down. Let's get right into it. J Fiend is somebody from, I believe, the East Coast, if I remember correctly. Of course, I'm going to pop it open a new tab. I think the big thing here though is how much star power and talent J Fiend has, without a doubt. You could tell that I talked about the YouTube promotion a lot. I talked about the way he doesn't give a fuck, and he's not camera shy at all. Like he's definitely a good worker on camera. So I'm excited to see him back, man. Last week was the first time we ever reviewed him here on the show. We ever had his music here on the show. So without further ado, J Fiend Leave You, official music video. Let's get right into it.
Just hit a little jug on a cash app, rolling gas pack, getting fast ass, let it shit fast. Like my bitch smart, like an ass fat, like my cigar, 100 gift cards, cash dash up, in a fast car. 8 day, I'm at enough, 30 days out of the calendar. I guess I'm hot like an astronaut. I got the bag and I ran it up. I just can never just have enough. I buy everything on the catalog. The side of raw for my stamina. I gel in the bank and I'm acting up. Came mad because like I don't wanna leave you. Finesse a pot, but I ain't gon' cheat you. You can't save me, taking me through. Say you love me, bitch, I don't believe you. I can't fall with that face shit no more. All I wanted blue faces, more dough. Racks calling when I'm waiting for you fall. Can't change no bitch, I be chasing these blue nose.
Actually fire, holy shit. Let's fucking go. Okay, so first things first. Before we talk about the visual here, let's just discuss the beat and the beat choice. Definitely a way different vibe than the track that they submitted last week, for sure. I like this more upbeat vibe. I like both a lot, don't get me wrong. But this is just a different type of eye-opening vibe, for sure. It was just like, okay, like we could see J Fiend like go on some high BPM, really kind of like flashy shit. And I definitely fuck with it a lot. So shout out the producer here. Beat choice is A1 for sure. For sure. Production sounds great. Beats really crisp on my end. Everything's really, really solid on my end. Now, that's at just as far as the production goes. But let's talk about the vocals and how it ties in to the production and what J Fiend did with his flows here. I feel like he flowed literally as best and as well as he could, because this is like he's on the cusp of like being of just like shitting out all these singles like constantly. Like you could see these over and over and over again where he just has these fire singles and does this sort of like he just gets on the beat, fucking pisses on it, and that's it. So I think that's a huge thing here is like you can see where Jay is gonna shine if he keeps his grind up, man, because he's right there. Like he's fucking right there. Like, so without a doubt, vocals mixed with the beat and the flows and cadence here, not even talking about lyrics, are A1. I definitely like the way he flowed here. I like the way he just structured this song. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really fuck with that a lot. Now, one big thing that's really important here that we discussed is the tone here, right? Because last week he submitted one of his drug anthems, and this week we're here with more of a almost R&B type of theme, but definitely not an R&B type of vibe. Like, we're getting a trap hip hop vibe here for sure. Definitely even some more of the lighter side of trap. So that's one thing he's got going for him that's really, really, really big, is Jay's range from what he can make music about is really, really wide. Definitely not a one-trick pony at all. And that's one thing I got immediately from this video. And especially with him trying different flows and things like that, I think that's a really big deal in becoming a better artist and furthering your music, and just not becoming stale. You know what I mean? So I think that's a very, very big deal. And um I think it's dope that he tried a bunch of shit and does a bunch of shit and makes a bunch of shit. I think that's a big deal. So um definitely A plus for me for sure. And actually I just noticed another 31K views, 147 likes, 27 dislikes. Like that those stats are amazing. Like, whether it's promoted on YouTube or not, I think those stats are fucking amazing, and you should be promoting on YouTube if you have shit like this and you're confident in yourself like Jay is. I think you absolutely should be promoting on YouTube, without a doubt. You should be putting this out there. You should be pushing it. You should be caring about your shit, bro. And period. Like, no matter what you think of Jay, or no matter what I think of Jay, he cares about his shit. Period. He does. So I fuck with those vibes a lot. So overall, Leave You, really good track for me, for sure. Now, let's talk about the visual. Visual and the track. So I'm not sure. Oh wow, even lyrics and description. Wow, okay. Love that. Lyrics in fucking description. See, that's what I'm talking about. Instagram. Yup. Me and my shitty green screen. I don't know who this was edited by, or if he edited it, or who filmed it, or this looks very DIY though, and it came out really, really dope. And this is the type of underground shit that you need, bro. This is the type of underground shit that grabs my attention and what I enjoy. And if I enjoy it, I know other people enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like, this is that rare shit. Like, it's cool finding artists that easily are gonna blow up with their star power if they keep working hard, and you can just sit here and enjoy their craft, man. And especially, like, shit, like, I've one of them. People have said that to me. I've said that about people. Like, I think that's one of the best things. So let's talk about the visual here. Relatively simple. Me and my green screen, just like you said in the description. Now the big weight carrier here is the editing. Really, really, really good editing here. 3 outfits and a lot of like separate scenes that were filmed. So I think it meshed all really well together, to be honest with you. As pretty much as good as you're gonna get for a DIY video. For sure. And I don't even know if it's really fully DIY, but it's just one of those underground things that you could do yourself, and you see here how well it actually does look. You know what I mean? So I think that's a big deal. I think that's a really big deal. So all in all, J Fiend, Leave You. Another great track from fucking J Fiend, bro. Also came out this year, 2021, so early spring, late spring. So shout out J Fiend for the submission, homie. Everybody go show this guy some love. Super fucking talented. Follow him on all socials. Go watch his visuals. Go follow his YouTube, J Fiend, right here. Go show him some love, man. Shout out J Fiend. Thank you for the submission, homie. Much love. Now, all artists featured today and in every episode of Music Mondays are linked in the description of the YouTube video, or you can find them linked here on Twitch chat. But most of you go watch the rebroadcast on YouTube. So if you're ever looking for a link to any of these artists that you see here on Music Mondays, it'll be linked in the description of the respective episode. 4 tracks actually. So Ghost Candy is another really, really, really talented artist. Got a really great underground vibe to him. Definitely a hard worker too, and consistently submits to Music Mondays. And of course, submitted a SoundCloud track to us, so you know this is about to be good. But before we get into that, let's pop this open a new tab. Now, 11 plays, 6 likes, 1 repost 3 days ago. Cover goes fucking hard. Parental advisory logo can do wonders to a basic cover. So if you're ever looking to like spice up your like kind of average basic cover, definitely play around with this. I like this cover a lot. So, Obsess, Ghost Candy Prod. Let's get right into it.
Ayo, Ghost. Stop it. Look at the pocket rocket. I got a bag, I chop it. And I go flip for profit. Stop it. Look at your bitch, she ties it. You gotta stop and lock it. You better trust the process. Stop it. Look at the pocket rocket. I got a bag, I chop it. And I go flip for profit. Stop it. Look at your bitch, she ties it. You gotta stop and lock it. You better trust the process. But I ain't done yet. And I know it's stretch. But I ain't obsessed. But I ain't obsessed. Pat me the joint so I can feel. Don't know the difference in fake and real. Need your approval, so where to seal? You are my queen, so I take a kneel. Everything kitchen, I need a chill. About to go crazy, I need a pill. Need me some money, where the mill? Done with this shit, I'ma kill. Match that, match that, match that. Step back, step back, step back. I'm gone, too late, too late. I will wait till you spill. I know how you feel. This is all I will tell you about me today. Cause you're already too late. Stop it. Look at the pocket rocket. I got a bag, I chop it. And I go flip for profit. Stop it. Look at your bitch, she ties it. You gotta stop and lock it. You better trust the process. Stop it. Look at the pocket rocket. I got a bag, I chop it. And I go flip for profit. Stop it. Look at your bitch, she ties it. You gotta stop and lock it. You better trust the process. But I ain't done yet. And I know it's stretch. But I ain't obsessed. But I ain't obsessed. Stretch. Obsessed.
Wow. I definitely really fuck with this a lot. So, of course, first things first you see here is the trap tag, but one thing that I do want to speak on is his beat choice for sure. Now, I'm pretty sure Ghost Candy produced this as well, so excellent job on the production. Beat sounds fire on my end. Everything's mixed really well. Solid production overall. No gripes at all. Now, one thing I do want to say about the vocals here, though, is the flows and cadence were so chill and unique that this is just one of those songs that you just smoke and vibe to, honestly. Like, as far as the beat goes, excellent. Really great, unique ambient trap vibes. Doesn't require headbanging or bobbing or anything like that. This is just a vibe. This is definitely just a vibe. But when you lay vocals on top of this, it just becomes this unique piece of art, right? I just feel not a lot of people do this type of shit, man. Like, this is what I'm talking about. There's a couple artists that consistently submit to us, and they have their own unique style, and I just urge you so much to keep doing your thing, man. Keep trying new shit. You keep putting new shit out. Even if you don't like it, they don't like it. Doesn't fucking matter. Keep doing your thing. As far as this track Obsessed goes, though, one thing I did notice about the vocals and the structure that popped right out to me was the ad libs and the vocal chops in the back. I thought that was great. I thought that was a great addition to this track because it would be a completely different vibe if it didn't have that or it had different ad libs or chops. So I feel like everything Ghost did here with this track, it just fit together so well. Like sort of like one of those puzzle things where you put the circle in the circle hole, square in a square hole, and all that other shit. I feel like this is one of those tracks where everything just kind of came together, and you get a definitely unique vibe out of this for sure. So beat really really good. Structure and vocals definitely really good. I like the production as well, and I like the mix. I like the vocals a lot. The ad libs were great. Definitely just a unique trap vibe, man, and not the more heavier trap side either. Not really any gripes or takeaways from this, to be honest. Overall, really solid track and relevant. So 3 days ago. So make sure you guys go fucking run this up. Trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to mention. No, to be honest, I really like Ghost style, man, and Ghost is like a really hard worker. They put out a project not too long ago, literally probably less than a month ago. So make sure you go bump their shit. Go show them some love. Follow them on Twitter. Follow them on SoundCloud. Follow them everywhere you can. Shout out Ghost for the submission. Everyone go show him some love. Everyone go play Obsessed. And of course, thank you, homie. Now, per usual, every artist featured here will be linked in chat or in the description of the YouTube re-upload. Because like I said, most of you guys watch on YouTube, so that's where you'll be able to find any artist that has been featured on here. So, 3 more tracks, and I believe these last 3 are first time submitting artists. So, A Pockets and Text Legacy 2 album. Now, usually you guys know the drill for what I do for full albums here, so I'll usually just play the first track off of the full project if it gets submitted, because for one, that's a really big indicator on what type of direction the project is going to go into. And one thing I do urge is to put a banger as your intro track, just to keep listeners entertained for at least the first track. Just very big on that. One thing I'm not big on here though is the lack of free platforms here. YouTube Music a little bit. I mean, I suppose we could go to YouTube. YouTube's not bad, but everything else is very monetized, and I think that's one thing that holds a lot of artists back. And you guys will hear me talk about this time and time again. You can put out as much music on you want as long as you're putting it out everywhere, right? So I think limiting yourself to only monetizable stores and places your music gets you quote unquote paid, I think that hinders your progress a lot long term, and there's proof of that because the people that blow up on, A platform or B platform don't corner themselves in one platform. They just kind of put it out everywhere, and if it blows up on SoundCloud, it happens. If it blows up on Spotify, it happens. If the music video blows up, it happens. Like, if it's gonna blow, it's gonna blow, and people are gonna want to bang that shit wherever they listen to music. So the fact that you're like limiting yourself to only a monetizable distribution stores is very not good. But let's go check out this album, Pockets and Text. Now, I don't know if this is a duo or a solo act. Now, win or lose, let's see the track list here. I'm curious on the track list. Win or lose, yeah, it's the first track, and we have a video along with the first track. So, without further ado, man, I'm gonna stop blabbering, and we're gonna talk about Pockets and Text. First time submitting artist here, win or lose, off of Legacy Volume 2, full album. Check out this video, dude. this is gonna be good. Wow, holy shit, 690 likes and 1 dislike, 5,000 views. Pockets and text. This is lit. Never disappoint. Always keep this on Apple. You know, yeah. See, like people want to listen to music like wherever they listen to music. You know, so if you're still listening to iPod somewhere, you need to make sure your shit's available. Pockets and text. Win or lose. First time submitting artists. Let's do this.
It's Brooklyn in the house, yeah. Pockets and checks, yo. No guidance, our fathers failed the kids. Project babies, they said we was garbage pail kids. Happy Meals was Benny Hannes out this bitch. 80s babies, cocaine and our infant male. Doctor said Ritalin will make them shit. We showing them we win. We going in, we win. We smoking them, we win. The motive is to win. Win or lose, we still 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 win. We showing them we win. We going in, we win. We smoking them, we win. The motive is to win. Win or lose, we still 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 win. All we knew was poverty, hunger became criminality. Couldn't see possibility. Somehow we triumph over tragedy. When money deficiencies, reality. Creating opportunities and disparity like defying gravity. I'm Jordan XP, taking leaps, bitch. Nigga, take a seat. Counting your kings, bullets of ferocity. The bounty on me. For a minute there, they all doubted us. Now the money all here. We counting up, smoke loud as fuck, shake your shit up. I crashed dead, and I ain't even flagging. Damn out of faction, no additives mixed with the package. It's my world, and I won't stop. And if you stand in my way, you bound to get shot. Showing them we win. We going in, we win. We smoking them, we win. The motive is to win. Win or lose, we still 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 win. We showing them we win. We going in, we win. We smoking them, we win. The motive is to win. Win or lose, we still 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 win. The winning circle, hitting herbals. I done been through hurdles. I done been eternal. Nigga been outside. Nigga past your curfew. Earn my stripes. Show this life I hurt you. Say fire, dog. Go buy a nigga higher law. Yo, the iron raw. I require more. Nigga speak on that. Money die your love. What you grinding for? I'm hungry, dog. Where you quiet, dog? Speak money, dog. They gonna fire, yo. I'm like a firearm. Only fire, nigga, like a firebomb. You're the war song. It's the quiet storm. You're the war song. It's the quiet storm. I was built for this. Nigga, kill for this. Like the mob, nigga, straight infamous. Showing them we win. We going in, we win. We smoking them, we win. The motive is to win. Win or lose, we still 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 win. We showing them we win. We going in, we win. We smoking them, we win. The motive is to win. Win or lose, we still 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 win.
Wow. What the fuck, dude? Wait a second. It is the logo the RX, but it's like a P and a T, bro? What? No way. No way did I see that, right? Dude, whoever came up with that fucking logo is actually a genius. What the fuck? Holy shit. That got me turned just off that, bro. That is amazing. That is a dope fucking design. I fuck with that, especially for like some duo shit. I feel like this is fire. This is fucking fire. First time submitting artist. Just like I suspected, definitely a duo act here for sure. I would assume Pockets is the first verse and Tex is the hook, but I'm not too sure. I could have them mixed up. That's one thing I did notice. I was like, shit, which one's which? But either way, I got a lot to discuss here. So first things first, we'll talk about the beat choice here. The beat choice, once again, extremely unique, not something you hear a lot. Very, very ambient and very, very professional. Top quality for sure. Sounded really, really solid on my end. And I like the beat choice for this type of duo back and forth vibe. You know what I mean? Especially the theme of the track, but we'll get into that later. So as far as the beat goes, really, really, very hopeful trap, if that's what you want to call it. It's just got a very ambitious vibe to it, and I fuck with it a lot. So great, great, great beat choice for the theme that they were going for here, for sure. Um, let's talk about vocals and lyrics. Now, the hook, first off, is something that anybody could get behind. The hook is really, really positive, and I'm a big, big fan of that. And I actually like how they're rocking their own merch in the video as well. I just noticed that. But the hook is something that anybody could really get behind, and I think has a really positive message. Like this video is like very. It's unique in a way that it's like dark in the visual sense, but it's positive in the lyrical and theme sense. So I think that's a big thing here. It's got going for it. Now, like I said, the hook's really, really great. It's something that I think anybody could get behind, and of course, definitely sounds fire as well. So definitely structured in a way where it's very standard for a track, but the way that I think it's the attitude and the enthusiasm and the emphasis that they're doing a lot of these things, right? So lyrics and cadence and everything like that is a huge deal in terms of emphasis and how much effort you're putting into this. And both of these guys, Pockets and Tex, put a lot of work into their verses for sure. These are two cats that don't take any of this lightly and take music seriously and more or less rap seriously. So you gotta tip that for sure. Now, hook's really great for me. Structure's really great for me. Second verse here as we're watching is definitely fucking solid, but let's talk about the first verse. So let's back it up here. This verse was definitely great, and I think when you're doing duo tracks or features or anything like that where it's just not you on the fucking track and you're on a track with somebody else, I think it's very important to make sure that you're you're like you're basically separating yourself from the other artists on the same track as much as possible, but at the same time the song is still whole, basically like yin and yang. And I think that's exactly what they did here. Really good execution on not sounding the same and making the track, you know, kind of repetitive. No, not at all. I think they both had really unique and different verses. So the first verse here, definitely more solid and aggressive. And I like it though because you get the hook rolled back in, and then when the second verse comes in, that's more of a storytelling vibe. So you get the whole spectrum here on this track, win or lose, for sure. So 10 out of 10 track for me. And like I said at the beginning of this, when people submit full albums and they, I mean, obviously we don't have time to listen to full albums here, so one big indicator is your intro track, and I think this is a big deal here, and they nailed it for sure. So if they wanted people to listen to Legacy or grab some ears or anything like that, I think that's a big deal, 100%. So a great intro track for sure. So win or lose, definitely fucking solid. Let's talk about the visual here. I'm not sure where they're based out of. Brooklyn. See, I could always tell where it's the East Coast vibes, man. Like, I fuck with this East Coast vibe a lot. See, because, like, of course, Music Monday is based in Boston. So, I could just tell when it's these vibes. And I think they nailed it with the visuals. It looks like maybe 2 or 3 locations, maybe 4. And they definitely didn't spread themselves too wide and put a bunch of shit in here. No, I think this is just right because we have this basement vibe, you have the abandoned building vibe, and then you have the graveyard / church vibe. So I think that all ties in with the fucking theme. So once again, great job at making a visual that goes with your song and keeps the theme going. And even if it didn't, you can do whatever the fuck you want. But I just think that's also a plus that you cared enough about the theme to make sure the visual was dope too, man. So all in all, I'm a big fan of this visual. Both of these artists are not camera shy whatsoever. They both vibed out really well to their respective verses and the hook, 100%, 100%, and that's one thing you just love to see. As far as editing goes and the filming, really great. Not over edited. Definitely has more of a unique type of edit, not something that's very common. But I fuck with it a lot. I mean, I suppose I should have noticed from the Brooklyn mural, but I was just more concerned with the track, to be honest with you. And one thing I didn't mention too was the intro. The intro was like quite the tease because you thought it was going to be a different track and it's completely different vibe. So I fuck with that a lot. I think a lot of effort went into this this record, and I think Pockets and Text did a really good job. And I think they got a bright future ahead of them if they keep doing shit like this. Let me tell you. If you want my completely honest opinion, I think they have a bright future ahead of them if they keep doing this duo shit and making sure they're unique as possible, especially in the way that they're so different from each other but come together on the track and it's just like butter. So, all in all, great track. Shout out Pockets and Text. Thank you for the submission. Everyone go check out Win or Lose. Everyone go show them some love. Follow them on all socials. Do that whole type of deal. Make sure you go show them some love, man. Shout out Pockets and Text. Thank you. Now, of course, if you don't know, all artists reviewed today will be linked in the description of the YouTube video or will be linked in Twitch chat. But like I said, most of you watch on YouTube, so check the description if you're looking for an artist that we featured. So, 2 submissions left, and 2 first-time submitting artists. We have Zenith, who's, I believe, has September 20. So what, they made Twitter a couple months ago. Loommaker guitarist. So yeah, fresh Twitter. Usually artists sometimes make side projects or I don't know. Just a very brand new Twitter, and it always catches me off guard. So first time submitting artist, Zenith. Submitted a Spotify track, Bag. Now, regardless of their social media presence, from the album Z1, 7 tracks, Energy, Tinder, So Fine, Bag, Don't Do It. Okay, so they submitted Bag, so let's check this out. Zenith Roel, Bag. First time submitting artist here on Music Mondays.
gonna start no troubles. Oh, I know you on probation. I know you on probation. In that bag, put that shit in that bag. I know you on probation. Put that shit in the bag. Put that shit in that bag. Put that shit in that bag. Put that money in that shit. Put the gun in that bag. Put that shit in the bag. Put that money in that shit. Put the gun in the bag. Ooh.
Okay, couple things about this. Now, I'm gonna talk about what I enjoyed throughout this track here. Now, like I said, Zenith was a first time submitting artist, not someone we've had to review here on the show, yet. But the reason why the social media thing sort of caught me off guard was because it was brand new, one following, two followers, and when I heard the track, it was very interesting to say the least. So, first off, beat choice is really, really great here. I don't know who produced or selected this. I'm assuming Zenith, but definitely a great beat choice. Really, really solid production here. Something that you could get behind if you're into R&B, if you're just more into that side of R&B. It's more on the softer side for sure, and not soft in a bad way at all. I definitely think it's a great choice. Mix sounds really solid. I fuck with the mix a lot. It's definitely loud and wide and definitely sounds crisp. For sure. No gripes on the beat at all. I think the beat is excellent. Great choice. But the thing that caught me off guard about this track was I couldn't tell if vocals were being reversed here, and I'm pretty sure they were. And then about like 2 minutes in, I was getting like these like Leonard Skinner reversed 2011 YouTube video flashbacks where I was like, dude, what? And I thought I was going fucking crazy. So, needless to say, I'm not a huge fan of that. It definitely seems like Zenith is brand new to making music, or at least I don't know if they're making tracks like this on purpose or they're just new and trying to learn, and both of which are fine. Like, don't get me wrong, like both of which are fine. Like, I've had tracks that have been shit. I've had people call my music shit. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is what I noticed first off, being a first time listener here. And for sure, the reverse vocals were not it, because I don't think that they were on beat with the rest of the vocals, and it sort of made for a bit of a messy track. I'm not gonna lie. It was definitely hard to get into. I was mostly listening to the beat because a lot of the structure here was mismatched. Now, I'm not sure if Zenith is doing this themselves or they're having somebody help them or any of those things. But one thing I will say is their vocals are definitely crazy good. The vocal range here and the amount of singing talent and potential is really, really big. But I just feel like once you put your resources in the right places, you're gonna be right where you want to be. Really, really close to being a track that you could see somebody working on it and blowing up of that sort of style. Almost there. Definitely almost there. So, takeaways for sure. Great beat choice, great vocals, great range, but the reverse vocals and the structure and being on par and pace with the beat and cadence of the other vocals is something very important to me. And I'm sure other listeners too, especially if, you know, you're a first time listener, right? Like, I mean, if that's the vibe you're going for, then that's completely fine. There's definitely a place for every type of music out there. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's not like, oh, it's bad here, so it's gonna be bad everywhere else. Like, no, that's not what that means at all. Like, other people like different shit. But in terms of just being non-biased and just a fresh listener here, that's one thing that caught me off guard a lot was the reverse vocals and the offbeat vocals for sure. So that's one thing I would recommend practicing. Go back in the lab, get back on the grind, put out another track, and just keep working hard. Like, everybody works through these things, and especially me. Like, I'm 4 years deep, and I still have trouble with a lot of basic shit that it's just, you know, it's how it goes, man. But shout out Zenith for the first time submission. Keep doing your thing, keep practicing. You're always welcome back here, live on Music Mondays as well. Everyone go show them some love. Go follow their Twitter, brand new Twitter. Definitely a really talented potential artist, or high potential artist, I should say. But yeah, shout out Zenith. Thank you for the submission. Much love. Everyone go follow them. Go run up their Spotify. Do that whole sort of deal. Thank you. Not too big on the whole, like, instantly putting music on streaming platforms. Like, I don't know, like, it, like, even back in like 2018, like, there was people like that who just like had to be on platforms, but like wouldn't put their tracks out on SoundCloud, and it made zero fucking sense to me. And they were always the people that like didn't really have the base that they could. Not that they didn't have the base that they wanted, but they just didn't have the base that they could because they would limit themselves. But yeah, of course, per usual, every artist reviewed here and in every episode of Music Mondays will be linked in the description of the YouTube video, and everybody will be linked in chat. But of course, most of you watch on YouTube, so make sure you check the description if you're looking for any artist featured here live on Music Mondays. Now, we got one more, and this is also a first time submitting artist, and Fred's Beats Bitch. Real name's Fred, here to promote my beats and my brand. I create instrumental hip hop beats, trying to increase my fan base. Check me out, shit is dope. Michigan, USA. I fuck with the enthusiasm, man. Great pin tweet as well. YouTube, Twitter, Spotify, BandLab. Now, whatever the fuck BandLab is, I don't know. I have never seen this platform before in my life. Especially for producers, there's definitely a lot better places to be putting your music out on. Let's just go give this a gander really quickly. Make music anytime, anywhere. Connect with millions. Release your tracks. Engage with fans. Keep 100% of your earnings. BandLab. What is this, like? Is it a DAW? Like, what the fuck? Holy shit, it is. Holy shit, okay. Alright, I fuck with it. That's why I'd never heard of it, because it's a DAW. It's not a fucking distribution store. And it's not a beat store or anything like that. It's a fucking DAW. So, okay. Wow, interesting. BandLab is definitely something I didn't come across, especially in my earlier free days, because, like, before I got like my legit copy of FL Studio and shit, I was one of those people who learned through all types of programs that were free, not free, all that type of shit. So, definitely never a bad thing at all. Definitely never a bad thing at all, especially if it works for you, right? Like, there's people out there that still use free programs that own all sorts of fucking shit and just still prefer to use the shit that they like. So, not a bad thing at all. Fred's Beats Bitch, The Gamble. First time submitting artist, R&B track, 4 minutes and 9 seconds. Got his socials in the description. I fuck with this a lot. Okay. Project details. Current version history. Okay. So you can, like, edit the track. How interesting. I've never seen this before. The gamble. Fred's Beats, bitch.
You're listening to a Fred's beat, bitch.
Cool tag. Let that shit breathe. God damn. That was a minute and fucking what? Okay. Let's start this one off early. Because being a producer myself, one thing I do know is a little bit of production. So, first thing I noticed here was the instrumental choice, or the melody choice, I should say. Definitely fuck with the piano. I wouldn't say I got R&B vibes from it, but definitely more dark trap vibes for sure. The reason why, though, that I said let this shit breathe is because I think about a minute, probably from when the bass or 808 kicks in, about a minute. Yeah, there's literally a solid minute straight of like the same loop. And that's one thing that like I learned very, very early on to not do, because you know, listening to your own beat, it doesn't get stale to you because you made it. So you're like, oh yeah, this shit bangs. I can listen to this like all day. I've done it. I've literally done that same exact thing. But when you do that, you get products like this, as to where that's the whole thing. Like you have a huge chunk of song right here that's like the whole thing. Like nobody's doing like a minute plus verse. You know what I mean? So you spend, say, 30 on the intro, and then it doesn't even out until where? Yeah, so the first 2 minutes are basically the same thing. Like, there's no difference here in the first half of this song. And I think that's a really big thing that you can learn early on as a producer, is structure in your beats, right? And you don't have to go fucking crazy and bunch of drops and all this other shit. No, you don't need any of that. You just need solid structure and to make sure you keep the beat fresh. So what I was expecting was just the melody to proceed here, but they just went with the drum vibe, which I mean is fine too. But after almost 2 minutes of that other shit, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, is that even really much of a switch up anymore? It's almost like a completely different beat at this point. So that's one big thing that I recommend producers and artists and vocalists try to stray away from, is being too basic and repetitive. And it's really easy to do that when it's your own music, because like I said, I've done it. So with that out of the way, because that was just something very basic that I noticed. But one thing I did like, though, I like the drop. I like the drum choices as well here. Lots of great trap sounds, and there isn't too much clashing or too many drum sounds. I feel like they all fit well together, and they all sound great as well. All of them are on beat. Everything's great with the drums. Fred definitely knows how to do drums without a doubt. They got drums on point, and I like the drum choices as well. Definitely goes along with the piano as well. So, I mean, all in all, as far as a producer, I think Fred has a lot of potential. Like, a lot of fucking potential. My name is Fred. I produce all tracks coming from Fred's Beats, bitch. I originally started making beats, which I found I have a passion for. From Michigan 517, love to collaborate on some tracks, promote my work. Hit me up. Yo, shout out fucking Fred, bro. Shout out fucking Fred. Inspired by NBA Youngboy, Chief Keef, Mac Miller, Quando Rongo, 42 Doug. Okay. 120 some followers. So, shout out the homie from Michigan, bro. I think y'all should go show this guy some love and check out his other beats that he has on here, man, because of course that's not the only one that he has. He has a lot of stuff on here. That was just the one that he submitted, and that was just a few things that I noticed from his production. And he did mention that I recently started making beats. Like, dude, he just fucking started out, and this is exactly the shit that I was doing when I started out. So keep doing your thing, homie. Never get discouraged, and I definitely got a lot of faith in you. So without a doubt, you can do this. And just keep practicing, dude. Just keep practicing and keep listening to beats that you enjoy, and keep taking inspiration and blending it with your own, you know? But all in all, great submission from Fred. The gamble was definitely the start of something great for him, like as a producer. So I fuck with it a lot. I fuck with the vibes. I fuck with the passion. Got links everywhere. Doing your thing here on BandLab, and even I learned something new today. So, because I had never heard of BandLab. So, yeah, man, good shit, Fred. Good fucking shit. Keep doing your thing, bro. I'm rooting for you. Good on you submitting. Just keep working hard, bro. Keep working hard. Keep learning. Keep branching out. You got it all day. So, shout out Fred for the submission. Much love. His beat store on BandLab will be linked in the description. All his music will be there. And of course, every other artist featured on today's episode and every other episode will be linked in the YouTube description. That does it for today's reviews, ladies and gentlemen. We just had quite the session. Like, that was a really, really solid session. I hope everybody gets something from that and enjoy their reviews, man. I always like talking about other people's stuff, and the reason for the show isn't to tear artists down. It's to help artists, man, you know? So that's never my goal, is to tear anybody down. But if I do have recommendations, I'd rather tell you than you just continue to do the same thing because nobody told you otherwise. So at least I'm trying, you know what I mean? So closing statements, because we've already been live for 1 hour and 20, so this will be a longer episode. Upcoming things for Music Mondays. Of course, our website is live. I was going to update it live today on the show, but like I said, time had other plans for us, and we had a decent amount of reviews that we spoke on, so I'm glad we got that done. So go visit allmusicmondays.com. Make sure you check out everything that's going on our website. Check it frequently for new updates. Might start an emailing list. That'd be kind of corny, but cool at the same time. Submissions for next week's podcast. Next week, I believe it's the 29th. So the 29th of November, if you would like to submit your music, art, digital creations, pretty much anything goes here on Music Mondays. If you would like to submit anything, submissions open tomorrow. Look for this tweet per usual. Look for this picture. Drop your tracks, portfolios, or anything under here. Or if you would like to be considered for a private interview or a review on the website, make sure you send us an email, man. So that's why I urge you to go check out allmusicmondays.com, or make sure you're following us on all social media. So, upcoming things for Music Mondays. Well, submissions open for episode 45 of the podcast tomorrow. Submissions open for volume 7 of SoundCloud Sunday on Wednesday. I'm going to look into a guest episode really, really soon. Probably not next week, but maybe the week after, or who knows. But I'm going to get a really, really dope guest episode going, and I'm going to work on at least one written piece for Music Mondays. And make sure you guys check out our recruitment flyer on the website, and make sure you guys actually watch the beginning of this episode or watch previous episodes if you're interested in contributing to Music Mondays and joining the team, because we're looking for writers, playlist curators, talent scouters, pretty much anybody who feels like they can benefit our platform. Your support would be greatly appreciated, and we're going to build a better underground together and build a platform that everybody can thrive from, if you know what I'm fucking saying. Let's get it. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Just submission stuff. Look out for SoundCloud Sunday submissions this week. Submissions for the podcast open tomorrow as well. Make sure you go check out allmusicmondays.com. Episode 43 is already on the channel. Episode 44 will drop on the YouTube channel this Saturday. And make sure you just follow us on all socials, man. We're doing big things here at Music Mondays, and I'm trying to handle a bunch of stuff by myself, so bear with me. But without further ado, we move forward, and we fucking made it, man. We're about to be at 45 episodes. I made my own fucking website, dude. 2021 was so fucking wild, dude. I never thought that it would end up like this, but here I am. So solo dolo, just me and Music Mondays. Shout out to anybody who comes through, shows love, supports Music Mondays. We appreciate you here, and thank you. I'll see you guys next week for episode 45. Episode 44 will be on the channel this Saturday. Submissions open for next week tomorrow. SoundCloud Sunday submissions open Wednesday. You can follow me at Zomb_slays or Zomb Slays on all socials. You can follow All Music Mondays at All Music Mondays at the bottom right of your screen. Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, all that good shit, make sure you drop a like, follow, subscribe, that whole deal. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next week. Be safe, I love you, and enjoy yourselves.